members who signed up. Make some noise! I need my 3 minutes. Baloney! You need an iPad mini. That's why you're here. Cut through the baloney. So, this is how this set works. The actors that come up there, they do a 30-second monologue in front of the panel, in front of you, and they get put in the Rolodex to be in the first set in an upcoming show. Does that make sense? So you come here, you get your feet wet, and then you get totally wet the next time with me. So, during intermission, I get this all the time. Everybody's like, oh my God, these guys get 3 minutes. Look, there's a lot you can do in 30 seconds. Just ask my girlfriend. I got an iPad mini up here.
I ate them. That's right. I ate the divorce papers, Charles. I ate them with ketchup. And they tasted good. Good. Now, you probably want me to get all serious about our divorce. But the thing is, Charles, you've always called our marriage a joke. So let's just use some logic here. If A, we never had a serious marriage, then B, we could never have a serious divorce. The whole thing's a farce, Charles. A farce that tastes good with ketchup.
Jimmy, from now on, I want you to stay away from me. I've wasted thousands and thousands of kisses on you. Kisses that I thought were special. But now I know you meant nothing of it. Nothing! Shame on me for kissing you with my eyes closed so tight.
Sit down, Geoffrey. If you want to keep your job, you will listen to me intently. I don't know how or why, but I find myself in a very compromised position. I like you. I understand this must be an awkward situation by you, but every time I look at you, my heart is beating faster and faster, so I figure I must have some sort of feelings towards you. Shall I say?
So you're a virgin, right? I mean, like, you said you were a lesbian your entire life. That makes you a virgin, right? How did you even become, like, I don't know, I always thought that, like, it was for women who they couldn't get men, so then they, alright, I have a penis, alright, and I'm willing to let you use it experimentally. Hey, come back, alright, different scenario. I'm doing this talent show thing, and if it goes well, I can win an iPad mini. I mean, my acting career could go, I can make a lot of money. Really?
Sebastian, it's all right for guys like you in court to fuck everyone, but when I do it, I get done for innocent little twits like Cecile. God forbid I exude confidence and enjoy sex. Do you think I relish the fact I have to act like Mary Sunshine 24/7 so I can be considered a lady? I'm the Marsha fucking Brady of the Upper East Side, and sometimes I want to kill myself. So there's your psychoanalysis, Dr. Freud. Now, tell me, are you in or are you out?
The whole time I was growing up, living in this house, Papa's shadow followed you everywhere. It weighed on you and sunk into your flesh. It would wrap around you and lay there until you couldn't tell which one was you anymore. Papa's shadow digging in your flesh, trying to crawl in, trying to live through you. Everywhere I looked, everywhere I turned, Troy Maxson was looking back at me, hiding under the bed, in the closet. I'm just saying, I'm trying to get rid of that shadow, Mama. Don't tell me that I'm not nothing like him. I'm trying to be me. Can I at least be me, Mama? Can I be me?
I mean, it's so hard to pay the bills. I can't even get new shoes. You can't even get your car fixed. I mean, Lord, the money, the time it takes to take care of these children. I don't know if I can do it anymore. What we do for these children. But you can thank your loving, adoring wife that the car will be fixed next week and I have a few packages coming in the mail.
You think this is easy? Just standing here having this conversation with you, this monologue? Well, it's not easy, my friend. I have a gluten allergy, or whatever it is they used to keep the fruit pies fresh for like 2 years in the vending machine downstairs. They never made a cantaloupe fruit pie, did they? Wonder why that is. Cheap-ass, flavorless fruit! That's why! But I'm flavorless also. This is my life in here. This and bargaining with the nurses for change for the vending machine. Doreen is like, hey, get a job. And I'm like, I'm in a mental institution! You like the t-shirt?
Are you going to New York? That was stupid. Of course you are. Or you wouldn't be sitting over here, you'd be sitting over there. Unless, of course, you came here just to sit. You know, maybe cool off because you live around here and just had a huge fight with your boyfriends or husbands. Oh, but then you wouldn't have that luggage with you. Unless, of course, it was a really big fight and you decided to leave for good, or at least for a while, to teach him a lesson. I'm sorry. It's just that I am terrified of long train rides by myself. I imagine that I'll fall asleep, and when I wake up, I'll be in some small town that looks exactly like where I grew up, only no one there will recognize me, not even my family.
Slack. I have been here for less than 2 weeks. I've been starved out, felt up, teased, stalked, threatened, and called Taylor Swift. And now you? I'm doing my best to learn the ropes here. I really am. The screwdriver is no longer here and cannot get you in trouble. I'm taking full responsibility for it, and I may be suffering from short-term memory loss. So can you please cut me some slack? Okay?
There is one thing I have to warn you about, my brother, before you embark in this new journey called the dating. There is one thing that you'll find entirely lacking. One thing that cannot be replicated. One thing that cannot be duplicated. One thing that cannot be facsimulated. And that one thing, my brother, is a yes! White women don't have it. They may think they have it, but they don't.
Hey man, I ever tell you this one? There was once a tiger-striped cat who died 1,000,000 deaths and lived 1,000,000 lives. Throughout those lives, he was owned by various people, none of which he really cared for. But one life, that cat was born astray, which meant it was free. In that life, he met a female white cat, and the two mated and fell in love. In the end, the white cat died, and the tiger-striped cat cried 1,000,000 tears. And eventually, he died too. But this time, he didn't come back.
Go for a walk today, Max. I've been noticing these little things, like when I say walk, you ready for your walk, Max? Usually he runs right for the door, but now he just lays there, staring at me. What, well, you don't say anything? It's just me that does all the talking? Okay, so this is therapy? I mean, Italians, we don't go to therapy. Don't get me wrong, we're as screwed up as anyone else. We just keep it to ourselves. I like to talk to my dog. He listens, he doesn't talk back, it's perfect.
Well, I believe in something, sort of. And it does talk to me and actually may even be God, but it hasn't said so specifically. You see, inanimate objects tell me to do things, and if I don't, they scream and they keep me up all night until, well, eventually I just do what they say. And you see, I'm a puppet. The world has its hands so far up my ass that if I don't dance, people tend to get hurt. So, although I'm like totally flattered that you would want to ask me out, but being that I'm like clinically insane, perhaps you may want to hold out for someone who's a little more mentally stable.
Back in the day, as the kids would say, we used to have our lighters, and we were, there you go, we were high as fuck at a Kiss concert. We don't have that. If you don't even know what it is, Google it. Get your phones up! We're doing the song that is our anthem. And when it becomes that moment for you to sing, I am begging you, sing it out of key. Are we ready? I see like I want it to be like fireflies in the summertime. Candles. Everybody look around, see the room, it looks beautiful. Hey, you ready? Here we go. You know the song, you know the words, and at that moment you nail it. Here we go. One more time, it's a Monday night in New York fucking City! Two beat the tornado! Let's do this!
Hello, distinguished panels of judges, and myself. Hello, I am Nova Star, your Miss 2002 reigning Salt Lake City Miss Continental. I gog on pills for lunch and dinner, and maybe your pills if you're lucky for dinner. But most of all, I know the importance of dragged up little girls. Thank you. It's a hard kind of life, baby.
Voila! In view, a humble vaudevillian veteran cast vicariously as both victim and villain by the vicissitudes of fate. This visage, no mere veneer of vanity, is a vestige of the vox populi, now vacant, vanished. However, this valorous visitation of a bygone vexation stands vivified, and is bound to vanquish these venal and virulent vermin, vain-guarding vice and vouchsafing a violently vicious and voracious violation of volition. The only verdict is vengeance. A vendetta held as a voted, not in vain, but for the values and veracity of such one day vindicate the vigilant and do virtuous. Verily this beastie swab bear needs to be both boats.
Welcome aboard, Celebrity Slave Ship. Hi, I'm Miss Pat, and I'll be serving you here in Cabin A. We'll be crossing the Atlantic at an altitude that's pretty high, so please wear your shackles at all times. Once we've reached our highest altitude, the captain will take off the fasten your shackles signs, giving you a chance to stretch and dance in the aisles. But otherwise, shackles must be worn at all times. Thank you for flying with Celebrity, and here's to a pleasant
I spank it. I choke it. I play with it, you know. Just do me one favor, man. Just the fuck out of here, man. I don't need this shit, man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me.
You want to come into my house, use my tables, sit on my chairs and drink my liquor, and then talk to me about normal? Alright. I haven't seen normal since I was about 6 years old. See, when I was 6, I seen 2 cops come and take a close friend of mine outside. He was only 12 years old. And they tied that little bastard up to a pole behind his house. And then they knocked his fucking teeth out by putting 2 shotguns in his mouth. And then they blew his head off by blasting 2 rounds into the back of his skull. See, people, that's normal to me. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about no police then. Give a fuck about no police now. And I don't give a fuck about none of you. I could wake up tomorrow morning and find out that the piano player got a bullet to the head. Or the slum bag Wall Street guy back there got one to the head. And see, it'll all be normal to me. Is this on?